Some dinosaurs ruled with teeth, but others shaped their world with a skull, like living stone. This dome is the signature of Pachycephalosaurus, the bone-headed legend of the Cretaceous.
Scientists still debate exactly how these domes were used, but the story is undeniably dramatic.
To understand the dome, we must enter the changing landscapes where Pachy lived and survived.
From stone and dust, we step back to a world of living thunder and careful social battles.
Dawn in the Cretaceous forest is quiet, but every rustle may be a message or a challenge.
Meet Rook, a seasoned male whose dome is both identity and potential weapon.
In a world of giants, even a small herbivore can command attention with the right armor.
These animals are not solitary brutes. They read each other constantly through posture and space.
The dome is living bone, growing and remodeling across a lifetime.
Every call could mean food, family, or a rival testing the borders. As the sun rises, the herd enters open ground, where messages must be loud and clear. Open spaces turn the forest's whispers into a public arena. Youth brings ambition, but it also brings risk.
Rook answers without charging, because dominance is often decided before contact.
The herd understands the rules of distance around a potential contest. Even in calm moments, he conserves energy for the fights that truly matter.
Practice is how the next generation learns control and timing.
A leader's restraint keeps the group stable and safe. Food and water still rule the daily schedule, even for animals built for battle. At the river, the herd relaxes, but Rook stays watchful for sudden trouble.
Despite their domes, these are primarily plant eaters, harvesting the forest's abundance.
Balance matters when your head is built like a heavy hammer.
Smaller predators may target juveniles, so the herd drinks in compact patterns.
Protection can be as simple as standing in the right place.
Not every dome-to-dome moment is a fight. Some may be ritual or recognition. To use the dome safely, strong neck and back muscles are essential.
Heat pushes the group out of dense forest and back into open social spaces.
Rivalry builds through ritual before any real impact. A seasoned animal chooses battles that protect status without unnecessary injury. In many species, displays reduce the need for dangerous collisions.
The dome might be a weapon, but social intelligence is the sharper edge.
By afternoon, the forest offers relief and quieter feeding lanes. Memory of safe routes is part of survival in seasonal landscapes.
Ridges and canyons become the next arena where territory is tested.
In tight terrain, a challenge can appear with little warning.
Two domes in one narrow space often mean one must yield. They measure weight, confidence, and the cost of collision.
If these animals fought head to head, alignment would be everything.
The first move is often a question, not an attack.
Simple gestures can announce a willingness to escalate.
Is alone. Some scientists proposed that side impacts may have been more common than full frontal rams.
Even a gentle test of strength would feel heavy at this scale. Power in the legs drives the outcome as much as the dome itself. A retreat can preserve status while avoiding crippling injury.
Winning is sometimes simply standing your ground.
Territory is not a line on a map. It is a series of moments like this.
After conflict, the herd seeks calmer feeding before night.
Leadership is communicated through behavior as much as force.
Back in the present, experiments attempt to estimate how much force these domes could withstand. The architecture inside the dome suggests strength, but biology rarely favors reckless design.
In the Cretaceous, a new day begins with the same old pressures. Rest restores the muscles that support a heavy head. News of a strong male can draw rivals like sparks to dry grass. Today, the social arena feels more crowded than usual.
Group spacing reduces accidental injury during heated displays.
A false charge can test reactions without committing to danger.
Confidence built over seasons often outweighs raw aggression.
The most frequent outcome of dominance contests may have been ritualized restraint. With tension lowered, the herd returns to the necessities of water and food. Away from open arenas, the herd focuses on the future.
Males may still play a role in group vigilance during sensitive seasons.
Young Pachys learn social rules long before their domes fully mature.
The famous dome develops over time, suggesting a link to age and status. Experience is a quiet shield that protects the vulnerable.
Even small herbivores can build formidable collective defenses. During nesting season, the herd may keep routines efficient and close-knit.
His dome may be famous, but his vigilance is what keeps the group alive.
The forest reconnects feeding grounds with sheltered nurseries.
Weather changes can threaten nests as much as predators do. In the present, paleontologists piece together how these animals may have raised their young.
In our reconstructed story, calm coordination becomes the first line of protection. Even rivals can tolerate each other when the priority is survival of the next generation.
Speed and awareness are the young ones' earliest tools.
As the young grow, the social arena slowly calls them back.
Each season adds bone, confidence, and identity.
The herd balances growth with the steady need to replenish energy. The truth may be a blend of functions rather than a single dramatic answer. Whatever its primary purpose, the dome is unmistakably a symbol of maturity. High ground offers perspective on both territory and risk.
A protector's impact is measured in safe passage.
But the calendar turns, and abundance begins to fade.
For smaller herbivores, drought can be the most dangerous predator of all. Rook's knowledge of roots becomes vital as resources narrow. The dry season forces efficiency, restraint, and constant reassessment.
In this harsher chapter, every mouthful and every drop matter. A leader must decide when to linger and when to move on. Risk rises when food is low and travel is slow.
Size alone does not guarantee safety when the top hunters roam nearby.
Panic wastes energy. Discipline saves lives.
The forest becomes a refuge from open plain danger.
His dome is most useful when he controls the spacing of the group.
Even minor threats can cause major losses if vigilance slips.
A forceful display can end a threat without a single impact.
Rivers become lifelines in the dry season.
Short, efficient visits reduce exposure time.
Strategic positioning can be as protective as any weapon.
The dome's effectiveness depends on how the entire body supports it.
Even social arenas change character under drought stress.
In hard times, survival can outrank pride. A true dominant animal does not need constant proof.
The herd becomes a moving thread, sewing together scattered resources.
Their size is modest, but their determination is enormous. Science suggests these animals navigated varied habitats across seasons.
The journey continues, step by careful step.
Canyons offer shade and route efficiency, but also surprise encounters.
Caution here can prevent a disaster later.
Safe passage is a victory just as real as any contest won.
The river greets them like a promise kept. Even the toughest dome cannot replace the simple relief of water.
As the dry season breaks, the forest breathes again.
Cool rain eases heat stress and renews scattered plants. New water levels expand feeding zones and reduce conflict.
Abundance restores confidence to the young.
Social life returns when survival pressures loosen.
Old rivals can recognize each other without needing to prove everything again.
In it here. Sometimes dominance becomes a quiet understanding.
The dome may be the headline, but the body language tells the full story.
Renewed resources mean renewed hope for the next brood.
A season of guidance has turned vulnerability into competence.
Community is the quiet superpower of small-bodied dinosaurs.
The cycle continues, but the group is stronger for what it endured.
In the present, the dome still sparks debate and wonder in equal measure.
We may never know every detail, but the evidence invites careful imagination.
Each new discovery refines our picture of these remarkable animals.
For Rook, the dome is not just bone. It is identity earned through seasons.
In calmer moments, even the warrior looks like a simple survivor.
The arena becomes a community space rather than a battlefield. Hard seasons shape behavior more than any single contest ever could. Their story is one of adaptation, patience, and measured strength.
From field to museum, the dome-headed dinosaur continues to teach us about evolution and behavior.
These animals likely moved between forests, clearings, rivers, and drought zones with remarkable flexibility.
The growing dome hints that social status and maturity were written in bone.
When we imagine Rook, we imagine a survivor of seasons, not just a fighter.
This is the world of prime wildlife, where ancient life becomes a living story.
If you enjoyed this dome-headed legend, please like this video to support our dinosaur series. Subscribe to Prime Wildlife for more prehistoric giants and true-to-nature stories.
Comment below, do you think Pachycephalosaurus mainly headbutt, flankbutt, or use the dome for display?
Share this episode with anyone who loves the mysteries of dinosaur behavior.
Your support helps us bring the next Cretaceous and Jurassic legends to life. Because the most powerful animals are often the ones who master restraint.
In the end, survival is a rhythm of water, plants, and community.
The arena fades into peace when the season allows it. The greatest victory of any species is the safe growth of its young. Even the narrowest paths can become familiar when guided by experience. Watch another Prime Wildlife episode to explore more prehistoric worlds. Every like, comment, and subscription keeps these ancient stories alive.
This single piece of bone carries a whole lifetime of behavior and survival. The dig may end for the day, but our curiosity never does.
This was Domehead Clash Pachycephalosaurus. Thank you for watching Prime Wildlife.